I thought I'd go ahead and make a video on the build that I used on the speedrun here. The very first thing I'll point out is the base dodge that it has. We've got 30 passive dodge is what we're using. We got the Sicario perk deck. Sicario perk deck is using a smoke bomb. What the smoke bomb does is that it automatically avoids 50% of all bullets. The next part of what it does is that all the accuracy that the cops have is minus by 50. Anytime that you get shot, you stack 20 dodge and has a cooldown of 4 seconds. This has a no limit to it, so you can stack up as much dodge as you can, stack up until you dodge something. This is just some passive dodge. It's not exactly anything to touch on. This is its most unique skill, is that anytime you dodge something, you will regen your armor, and this has no limit. So with your ability to stack up your dodge and then dodge something to regen your armor, so the first bullet hits you, it breaks your armor, but it also, you've got 20 extra dodge stacked. That means the next bullet that gets shot at you, you're most likely going to dodge it, and then in return have the armor for the next time you get shot. The last part is that all of your perk deck's abilities while standing in the smoke screen are increased by another 100%, and then your teammates will gain a 10% dodge chance inside of the smoke. That is benefit to any of your dodge team, and then even the Anarchist. Sicario, inside of the smoke bomb, you're really only going to die to like snipers, shields, or a massive group of enemies, because it is mostly just a bunch of different things that are mostly based on chance. Your skills are going to be partners in crime. You've got the 10% movement speed. That was only used on certain objectives. If I had like the bollards, the things in the way, and the 2 cops that spawn there, we'd grab one of the cops as hostage. So once we interact with the thing twice and then move the truck, we'd have the speed boost to do so. Same thing with any of the other objectives that I would think, I'll need a speed boost here, I'll grab the hostage. Hip fire and sprinting with your shotgun and being able to shoot it on the move, that was very useful in this setup. The reload speed, that's useful at the very beginning and other specific points that I needed to reload quickly. We've got extra armor regen here and here. This is more passive regen. And then we've got bullseye with headshot. We gain armor. Jack of all trades, interacting speed with our deployables and deploying them is 100% faster. We've got all the mine skills that we could grab. These will just give us damage basically. We grabbed Sneaky Bastard Aced, the detection in Crime Spree. It gives, so you have to grab an aced version unless you grab really small weapons, and those weapons normally are not ideal in Crime Spree. You want to grab something with fire, something that can stun, maybe poison. I chose fire, so I decided I needed Sneaky Bastard Aced. We went ahead and grabbed Duck and Cover Aced as well, so we can get that 10% dodge when sprinting. Optical Illusions is very nice to pair inside of this build. The 35% less likely to be targeted, and then we grab Second Wind as well. That 30% speed boost when our armor gets broke. And then the pretty much basic Crime Spree skills, Feign Death and Swan Song, both aced with your 9 lives. Shotguns are not locked to these 2 shotguns, but these 2 shotguns are going to be your best outcome. We went ahead and grabbed the Isma with Dragon's Breath rounds. These are going to stun the enemy, and these can also trigger bullseye with headshots. We built a high concealment build as far as we could with these. Both Isma and Judge Alternatively, you can switch these to different weapons, both of them just having fire and as much concealment as we could grab. Fire being able to trigger bullseye. This is incorrect until we get inside of the actual crime spree, then it'll fix itself. We'll have higher detection risk. Other than that, we grab this very specifically for the bulldozer inside the hacking room. This will actually keep him in place if you smack him with them. The very important skill with your AI is quick. Quick being the interaction speed, and since we had all 3 AI, that's a very fast interaction speed. Since this heist is mostly just interactions and timing on the truck, that is the main one that you want. And that's pretty much it. I've been sitting here re-rolling for like 10 minutes now and I couldn't get Breakout to pop up, so we're just gonna end it here. But if you guys have any questions on the build, I do use it in other maps like Counterfeit. Breakout's the one we used it on here. Alternatively, you can switch out certain skills, bring it more efficient setup. This is more for just the speed aspect to get the mission done with little effort. That's what this build was meant for, and that's what it accomplished.